Guys, sometimes I wake up with good mood. I want to push something, to show you something, or to talk about something I know you'll actually like, or you feel like you admire it, or it's something that can transform to something that you like, or that can bring better comprehensiveness of things and how we do things. You wake up in good mood and you feel like you want to talk to my guys online. uh, Tell them to hit that subscription button and that notification button, and wait for the content to be created, or to continue listening to actually what I always talk about here. And I do hope I talk about a lot of things in different perspectives, and mostly I specialize in black life and Africanism worldwide or globally, not locally. So if we engage on that, I do believe it is something that can actually bring hope to millions of black people stuck worldwide with things that are necessary, and things that can be discussed by our leaders or ourselves in a more better way. And if I don't have a bargaining point on these matters I always push on here, then it's going to be catastrophic, and I really regret being catastrophic, because that is actually not what I always stand for. You wake up in the morning, you don't have something to say, but you want to be online. That is the worst disaster ever you can experience. Being good neighbor in every single environment you lives in, it's a good example of how to be a good black man, regardless of where you come from, how you live, and whatever situation you're going through. Because sometimes you feel the mood is down and don't want to talk to people, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want even to work, you just want to be yourself. You just want to be yourself. We can reset these things by opening up to the society and engaging in community work. We're taking a walk, or sometimes you can go and talk about something, or you blog about issues that you think are relevant in the community, and we need to let people know how to go about them, and that way you make a transformation. Otherwise, don't be down in everything you do. Always be positive, have energy, whether you're single or married, or whether you have family, or you have people who loves you, who thinks you're a good person, they're surrounding you. That's the way it is, my nigga. And that's the only way you can subject yourself to change and transformation that I've always been talking about since the time immemorial. I have so many things to talk about. Only that right now, where I am, I'm also a foreigner in a foreign land, where I'm doing things that are positive, and I'm not engaging in anything that is negative. I'm not socializing with the people who are not positive in life. I'm trying to socialize with the people who are always positive, and people who are always making things look better in a more magnificent manner, and they're always making impact in the community. They're always setting good examples so that we can move forward to be good people and live in harmony. Black people, we are one big community that needs to be understood as melanated people. We have been segregated for many years. Like yesterday, I had a conversation with somebody from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a small region within African continent in the southern hemisphere, and that particular region, it has a lot of political crisis and discomfort and aggressions, and these all are orchestrated by the previous regimes and the rebelliousness against oppression by the imperialist leaders whom tried to entrench themselves in the system during the times of colonial masterism. The conversation I had with somebody, it was all about how Mugabe sold land to the white people and then blackmailed them and gave the land back to the black people. That is a significant move he made, and the moment they realized they're being conned or cornered, they imposed sanctions on him, and it did not go well, because the sanctions made the white people withdraw their resources, investments within the country, and the GDP depreciated, treasury and government entities and coffers were empty. Now is the time to come back there and try to reinvest again. But the policy has to be formulated by the Mugabe administration and the predecessors and of Mugabe regime, whom are still holding on power in that country. When I listened to that story, it was a painful story. It's a story about oppression and how the system entrenched itself and trying to uproot it. It has taken centuries and taken years, maybe 20 years or 2 decades. That country has been under sanction for a very long time. Medications have not been reaching to the people. So many things have gone wrong in that country. And the only way to solve that problem is actually not what we think. It is something else that is actually serious. It is something that is serious than what we really actually think about. We have to come up with a solution to our problems. We cannot subject the black people to torture, economic torture and investment torture because of the imperialism. Our leaders need to tell us, no, hey guys, we need your help here. We will give you this, but we expect you to perform. We expect you to have the farming knowledge. And the reason why I'm saying this is because farming is very essential in African communities. And if we cannot come together, we will lack skills to bring the population to the next level, which is maximizing the utilization of the opportunities that have been taken away from us for so long. I have spoken about this in many ways, and I expect you too to join hands with me by hitting that subscription button, hitting that notification button, making comments, and then sharing this video so that we can have more and more people joining the movement that is transforming Africa and selling Africa to the people who are in the diaspora and those people who are stuck there in the Babylon and those people who want to come back to Africa. These are the things that everybody should be airing on air in order for everybody to know and understand without taking a long road to comprehend things, how they function. Emptiness in our brain is the main reason why we are stuck. The next neo-colonization of Africa is emanating from the east, and that is where we have the Chinese people. We can tame them and their influence in Africa by taking hold of what we really call our own, by ensuring we safeguard it and we make sure it is in our control. Being in our control means that we have our own sovereign will of our land, economy, and avoid the brain drain that has been taking place in Africa for so long. We have been raped, we have been taken to custody, we have been oppressed, we have been put into jeopardy by the movement of the people who came to Africa with intentions of doing so and making sure that we don't survive, we don't at any one given time move forward, and they have taken advantage of that and establishing regimes that have really completely destroyed us. You see, this is a message I'm sending to you. Try to sit down with one of your brothers and discuss this thing openly and have an open discussion concerning what I'm talking about. I will come up with another episode sooner or later in regards to this matter of Africanism and the reason why we should embrace the brotherhood and ensure that Africa is safeguarded and its resources are in the hands of the light people in order for us to be able to ensure the future generations are taken care of. This can only happen if me and you, we come together as a family and have ironed out disputed areas in our geographical demarcations in Africa and open these borders that were established by these people with the intentions of colonizing us and demarcating us and submerging us completely and ensuring that we'll never at any one given time become what we really actually had to be those times. I have spoken about this quite often, and I've come on media with a lot of opinions, and I have seen most of my followers, they have taken my advice very seriously, and this one is pointing to what I always talk about in each and every episode I make about farming your own food and having a morale to practice what we call subsistence farming, where you plant your own food, you eat your own food, so that you can be able to understand what you're eating and not going to the supermarket and buying food that you don't know where it was made from and what is the content on the ground. This one is my stronghold point in each and every episode I make, because I only want to emphasize on issues that I know that will change the society, not to destroy the society. I'm not in big mood today. I'm not in good mood today as well, but I can afford a smile to tell you it is not too late. You still can make a change whenever you are, and whatever situation you're going through it's gonna be something of the past, and you coordinate with us as we embrace this journey concerning African matters, and I will wish you well. Subscribe to this channel, support this black man as he explore the things that are supposed to be explained to the generations to come under the influence of honoring a typical authentic black man. Have a great day and join the channel. I wish you well, guys. I hope I've spoken a lot of things and things that are making sense. Comment below and I will be happy and grateful. I'll be grateful. Have a great day.